Welcome back to Old Man Gaming, where we're staring at the ground here in Gold. I forgot the name. What's Gold Rush? Now it's Gold Mining Simulator. That's what happens when they change names on a game that's been here for ages. People forget it. Yeah, we were doing some digging. We've got 60, almost 65 ounces. Getting close to midnight, and I thought, let's take a look around. Because there's other things that have changed, not just the name and the music. I'm betting some of you still haven't looked around enough to know. So let's take a look. We didn't do that last time. I was interested in getting digging done. We will get some digging done. So let's go look around. I haven't really looked at any of these that much, but I mean, obviously some things have changed. I don't know why they changed this, but they took down the leaderboard banners and put these ones up. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but I think the leaderboard ones are just fine there. Basically, part of what changed, obviously, because they are breaking away. They put one up there. Anything that had Gold Rush on it has been taken off. Trying to get around this thing. 7K, I thought this thing was like 5. Anyway, I'm not buying it right now, not in this game. So in here, there was some pictures, yeah, like, remember back, gosh, what? It's stuck on everything. Those used to be posters of Parker, and I remember there was something there. Don't know what. They really did like a huge rebranding. I'm also kind of looking. Oh, they did. Like, it looks like there's more space back there. I remember right, there wasn't. I mean, there kind of was some space back here, but I don't remember it being that big. I see they even made this door here. Oh, you almost get back here. Who knows what they're going to bring back here, but they seem to have expanded places. Another thing that I've been, well, not me personally. Where's my truck at? Oh, I left it out over here. My gosh, just full of good stuff today. The banners, anything that said Gold Rush, the music obviously, but also a lot of the skin, not a lot, but there was several skins that have been taken away. So if you're missing a skin, most probably it's because it had some branding on it that they either couldn't change or haven't had time to change. And so it is left. I want to look. I mean, I don't know if we can look. I actually have something for this. There is a user, but I don't think I've got anything there. Okay, well, yeah, well, there's excavator, so I've only got 3 plus the user. I'm sure I had probably like 4 or 5. Dump truck had quite a few as well, so I've only got 2 now. Yeah, like some things have disappeared. I mean, I can go look back in my older games and see what's missing, because I remember having quite a few more skins as well. They're gone. See, this one is a older one that let's put that on just because we can. It actually works. It didn't used to work, so I'm surprised that it's working now. That's I don't remember which one that was, but like, looks like a lot of the ones that had like season 11, season 14 on them, they're possibly gone. Which isn't, oh, there's one there too. So I'm wondering if maybe they try to replace them with other stuff. I don't know. I have to ask the devs and see what they did with the skins. I don't think these two even have skins. I could be wrong. And the truck, of course. So that's one that's, we can put that one on. We support the game, right? I'm kind of like, it's a cool one, but I've been using it a while, so let's switch it up. Yeah, I do think I had at least 2 others in here besides the... Well, there's this... These 2 are nearly the same, aren't they? Well, similar. Okay, I think we've done our job there. Did we paint it up good? That one's actually kind of nice. They still haven't done anything with this hood, though. Like, they could make it black and then put a littler gold mining thing right on the top there. I think that would be cool. Yeah, if you're missing skins, that's going to be, I believe, the last like big thing that has been changed. Like, I have skins for the Frankensteins, and I got skins for... Do I have skins for anything else? I don't know. I might have had, but now if I did, they're gone. So it's a little sad. Let's go turn in our money so that we're kind of at a 0 balance here. And then we'll get back to digging. Now, leaderboard hasn't really, it won't, I don't think it's going to change any. Nothing that I've heard of anyway. Oh, but 64, we gotta wait till... like an hour and a half. Or we can do the math. We're at, it's 35 there, right? Let me just quickly do the math here. 64.9. So he's gonna want 22. Because it's about 24. Really? Yeah, it's not. Oh, 46. I put it in wrong. As I was explaining, I don't know if it was in Gold Rush or a different video, but I was saying that I can be a little bit dyslexic, so 42, that sounds a lot better. It's like, man, 24 gold, that's like nothing. So 42 will go up to like, yeah, 39.9. We'll just like leave some room for error. Although, shouldn't be any. But he should take away the 25. Or like, the 24.1, so basically we left with an ounce, which isn't bad. So I was trying to find out any of the other... I should probably... No. Should have brought my magnetite. We could have turned that in too. I haven't fixed my stick drift here in my... And I was looking the other day for the program I use. I don't remember what it's called. I'll probably have to do it again. Alright, off to the bank, I guess. So I was trying to find out any other changes, any other things that people have noticed or mentioned. You know, basically. And then obviously if they bring out anything new, any new vehicles or equipment or anything, it's obviously not going to be branded by anything Gold Rush. They might keep the aesthetic and that's about it. So I'm like, 50k, we're doing good. We need almost 200, well, not almost, we need 223k still. Yeah, basically, we're a little over halfway. And I noticed all these changed, because there were other things here. This is one of the most famous miners in Alaska. Ever to find a huge amount of gummy bears. Okay, Ains Gaming Tournament. Yeah, these are definitely brand new. There's gold in them, their heels. And their rebranding one. I don't think they've taken off any of the, like, some of the stuff that was here, like all the ones over here, are from this. Some of them are old. They're either old YouTubers or people that have like gave in support back in the day. They got like a listings over here. Spring sun in the midnight sun by the men who toil for gold. Yeah, that's something new. What does this say? Note to self. Bears do not enjoy cuddling. Okay. Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say, I know there's a missing dog photo somewhere, or like a poster. That's still, I believe, the original. All right. I mean, I think we've seen enough here. We'll get in the truck and get back to the real game, right? I should probably buy a whatever that is. The wheel. The wheel's gone bad on the trailer, but I don't really care too much about it. As long as I pull it around, it's not a big deal. Park it up here so it'll be easier to get back into. I think I missed. I have to like give myself a moment to go back. There we go. Although I have already like, you know, they should get a skin for this. That'd be kind of cool, huh? 'Cause I don't think this thing has ever gotten a skin. Let's turn this off. We don't need it on anymore. Right. Let's go power up the wash plant. Start digging. I have like turned on the map, like you know, all the good squares. I thought the water was on. I did go over here check to see if there was water. Oh, wonderful. Just as I get going. Is that clicking away? It's not. What the? Hey? Oh yeah, okay. Unplugged it over here. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, I'm gonna just turn the work lights on. Oh darn, look at that. Those ones didn't work. Ah well, we'll deal with it another time. I don't care. Got about 50%. That would have been maybe an upgrade. I don't know. Which cable broke? I don't see any. Aha, it's that work light. Okay. It's one that we don't like. It's not necessary, so maybe I won't fix it right now. Says we just lost the cable anyway. Right, oh, forget it. Let's turn this thing on and get to work. Yeah, I know some people don't like the idea of this change, but it has to happen. Otherwise, you know, they couldn't really continue because it just doesn't work that way. You know, if you've got a parent or like other company that wants to do things or go a different way than you as a programmer and game designer want, you know, you're definitely going to be clashing heads. That's probably what stalled the whole like growth of the game anyway, was that I'll turn it like this and then we'll drive. Is that they just couldn't decide, or they wanted to go one route and the programmers were just like, no, this ain't happening, and it ended with a stalemate. Nobody got anywhere. You know? Ah, oh, come on. Really? I can't turn. All right, let's see. We can get out here a little bit, I guess. All right, there's our midnight. Oh, 22. Did I do the math wrong? It was supposed to be 0.35. I mean, that's more gold for me. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, 35% of what I had was, unless I'd left some gold from the previous night. That could be the case too. Like as of now, we're going to do the same thing. Start off with a few couple of ounces in our pocket before we process any dirt. Hey, and thank you everybody for the last video, dude. I think we've reached over 5K viewers for that video, which is insane. Like, I have had some videos do kind of that, but not as fast. So thank you everyone that watched, and thank you for all those that have signed up. Thank you to everyone that is supporting the channel. At some point, I'm going to try to change how I'm doing some things and get a bit better recognition for y'all. But at least you know you get these videos first. I know some days it's been just a few hours before. I am trying to get scheduled down better, so it's about 24 hours. I had it down, and then over the Easter weekend, I got broke. my schedule's like things about my schedule changed, and I didn't get time to do all of the recording I wanted to. So that's life, you know, it just happens. Kind of hitting the wall, we can't go much, no, can't twist it much further than that. Let's see if we can scrape a little off the wall here. Like nice, all this loud noise, then just for a few seconds it stopped and some nice music in the background. The music they made is really good, actually. I do wish there was one more like really upbeat one, like that could play at the beginning and maybe once, you know, like also be in the rotation. But it's just me. So I think we should see maybe better gold here. Of course, we're digging in probably the last square, at least on this side for right now, that would have a low kind of gold count until we get back just a little further. You can see all the highlighted and nothing over here is highlighted, although I don't know if I made a highlight. Oh, we got dirt. Still, that's as far over as it's gonna let me go. Maybe I should I really can't get it to come over any further, I don't think either, because just how the dirt is there at the bottom. So I know that Hydroneer is coming out tomorrow. Get another awesome mining game. I will get it, and depending on how the video schedule is, it might just be that members only get it first, and then the rest will see it the day from then. We'll see. I mean, I don't. Kind of depends on what videos I get done today. And then I was going to say on the 10th, but that's not it. I don't know why the 10th has come to my mind. Oh, maybe because it was about 10 days that was left when they started talking about when they were going to launch the DLC, which, from what I understand, could be at this leaderboard. Um, we'll have to wait and see. But I know, no, it's not 10 days to the leaderboard anymore. It's probably like 7? About a week? I don't always pay attention to the counter and the thing. I should though, because it is coming up very soon. Regardless if it's, if the DLC comes out then or not, still gonna get ramped up for DLC. So, we shouldn't have to get down to dirt, like, down... Oh, I'm like going way all over the place. Down on the ground to clean up much, here in a bit, because I think where our gold is the deepest part of the... That makes sense, but the deepest part of the lane. Now the bit... Machines are too loud now. I'm gonna fix that just real quick. Like, generally when I play the game, it's not a problem, obviously. I think we'll try that, see how... no, I don't want to... I got things set the way I like them. Well, that's better, but I don't know. And that won't change the volume of the whole game, which could be fine. I do like to hear the sounds of the trucks, but not so much of the big machinery, so. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that way a little bit, back up. I think we may even, be able to turn over more. Well, that's nice. I hope we're gonna get a cleanup here. Once we, hopefully when we get into that good dirt, it won't take long for us to build up to the 500k that we need to rent the, or lease the claim. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. Or kind of halfway thinking out loud there. Gonna say something about the DLC. I mean, they gave us some indication what it's gonna be. If you looked at the road map. One of my comments, I call it a raid map, but I think you get what I mean. I did the... Like, I got a new phone, and the type... Whatever, the smart typing, it's not so smart. Or like, the other... Okay, so I used to have a OnePlus phone. OnePlus 7 Pro. It's like 4 or 5 years old now, I don't know, but it's a great phone. My wife hadn't broke her phone, I'd still have it because it's just a great phone. But I switched to a Samsung phone, and their predictive text input, I think that's kind of what they call it, is just a bit different. So on the OnePlus, if you spelled a word and it was incorrect, you hit back once and it erases the whole word, so you can try to retype it. I'm using like the draw. I got used to it, so like you just draw over all the letters and it will figure out what words you're doing. And the OnePlus predictive input is really good. 46. I thought we were further along, but okay. Means I get to talk to you guys longer, so. He's just stuck with me. Haha. Me who can't get into his dump truck. You're kidding me. There we go. My gosh. Alright. So on the Samsung phone, when you... First off, it's like the screen I have for that one's a bit smaller. So you can say I'm fat fingering it a little bit. But like obviously as I'm drawing over the characters, it sometimes picks the wrong one, so it makes all sorts of these funny words that I'm like, no, that's not even close to what I was trying to, like type in there. And so when I see that, oh, it's giving me the wrong word, it's like, instead of, and I forget that it does, I've had that phone for like 4 or 5 years. So it's just habit. Like if it's like, if I can see the word is wrong, then I hit backspace and start spelling the word again. Well, with the Samsung phone, that doesn't work. It just deletes the first letter, or not the first, last letter that you put in, and then continues to try to figure out what word you're spelling with whatever new letters you're putting in. Sometimes that, or it goes on to a whole new word, which is also just about as annoying. And so I've been having a lot more typos lately because I'm just not used to how the input text, or the predictive text, does its thing. I prefer the way that the OnePlus phone does it. So, sorry, Samsung. And actually, I think the screen on this phone isn't as good as what I had. I think with the OnePlus 7 Pro, it had like a better refresh rate than most other phones. But I believe this phone has the same refresh rate too, so I don't think that's the thing. I just don't think the screen is as clear as it was. So, yeah. Maybe if I find mistakes in spelling and funny words in there, that would be the reason that I answer a lot of the remarks on my phone. Generally when I'm hanging out on the couch with my wife. Supposedly we're watching TV, but we're both just, staring at our phones. But hey. Now oftentimes I'll be watching TV and then during the commercials. That's when I respond to my remarks in YouTube. I'm sure some of you have mentioned the awesome spelling jobs I do, so most of it's due to, I say most, is due to predictive text, but some of it can also just be my bad spelling, because I'm not the best speller in the world. That's 60. I thought I said 83 all of a sudden. But I didn't have to struggle to get into the thing. I could have just switched right into it. But if I'm like not using the controller, if I do the keyboard and mouse, then I've got that little jump into the cabin like perfect. And I don't ever miss. All right. Oh, whoa, no, don't do that. I thought we were digging and not driving. Oh, fell off the thing there. I mean, like, it wouldn't have been a bother. because there's gold dirt down there to get, but I personally am not ready to go down there and start digging the dirt. I'd rather be digging up here. Yeah, like I was saying the last time, and I hope no one misunderstood this as like it being maybe a part of the DLC, because it's not. I was just saying that I personally, and I've actually talked to several other people, that I wouldn't mind seeing us have to go through every phase of like the equipment through the DLC. Not the DLC. Oh my gosh. No, as part of the leaderboard. But I don't want to spend like hours and hours and hours in each one. Like currently I think we spend too much time in the drill phase. I would prefer actually to spend maybe an hour using tier 2 and then maybe an hour, hour and a half drilling. Although if you get if you get tier 2, you might just, I don't think so. It's like you might just skip the drilling altogether. Although, say you decrease the amount that the drill is by a bit, maybe 10 or 15k, and then you make it so you can't rent it, but you just have to buy it. And then, which would then obviously force everyone to. I mentioned this to them. I don't know how it was received, but anyway, so you make it so you can't rent the one, you have to buy it, which means you stay in the hog pen area for a little longer, you know, because instead of getting like say 10k, you're gonna have to get about 15, maybe 20k out of there, because then you'll need to buy, you know, the tier 2 equipment and maybe rent the small. This will kind of also force some people out of their comfort zone, maybe, because, you know, there's still a lot of people that don't like renting, don't like taking loans. So I don't normally take a loan, but I do rent nowadays, at least on the leaderboard. Normal games, especially hard mode, there's no way I'll rent. Well, maybe not hard mode, but this one I can't because it's part of the rules, but that we set to make it more difficult. Oh, I think we actually have enough. But, you know, like, all I'm saying is like, okay, I think there's fun in digging through every phase. And then at some point, obviously, you get down to business and get to the big claim and make the big money. Conveyor belt. Okay, that's fine. That one we can like survive with it being broken, but certain things we can't. So, I mean, I don't know if it'll ever come to pass. I think that could be fun. I was chatting with Split, and I was telling him about this, and he was like, well, because I also was stating, I think that the nuggets went the wrong way. You know, they nerfed the nuggets and made it even more difficult to get them. I said, I think they should have just made it so you get the drill, and maybe you get, instead of it being between 3 and 5 ounces of gold you get from one, you start getting like 10 and 20 ounce nuggets. He's like, well, in season 13 and 14, we basically were given tier 5 equipment and went, you know, you could almost instantly, well, not instantly, but I just have to go back and look at the video, see exactly what it was. I didn't remember that, but mostly we got given, or like it was very easy to get to tier 5, complete tier 5, and Nighthawk like really fast. I don't remember that, but I'm sure he does. He's played. Those were the leaderboards he played in and just like stomped the competition. I gotta work on my digging. I've seen how a few of the people dig now. To give a shout out to a few of them. You know who you are. Thank you for the video. It's Accelerate. I think that's how I mean, if I had that username, that's how I would say it. It also has a Swedish name, but I can't remember what it is. Partly because I don't think I say it correctly, and so that's been my problem with Finnish too. Like, if I don't think I say the word right, I don't use it, then I forget it. Or just don't remember it to begin with. Like, all the words that I know how to say, and I know that they're correct when I say them, and people won't look at me funny, they're in my head, I remember them. But like, for a lot of the other like words in the language, if I feel like I say it wrong, I don't say it, and then nearly instantly forget it. That's okay. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Because I'm not gonna do a double switch this time. I'm looking to get another video out, so get a single wash up done here today. So let me check one thing here. Utarin, that would be I hope I said that right. Like, being that I've been here in Finland long enough, I kind of have an idea how Swedish and Finnish should be pronounced, but I got it wrong and I slaughtered it, sorry. I believe that's the names. Thank you for the video. It's going to help me out a ton. I'm sure you already know that. I've watched like, it's like a 4-hour video. I watched most of it. I'm gonna have to watch it again to get some ideas. I already got some ideas of how to fix some things in my own digging. 20, that's actually, well, it's better than the previous time, because before it was 18 and one set of buckets had 50, which is really weird. It shouldn't come up like different. I will have to change this. The white's just, it does not fit at all. Okay. And then the mats are red. That's really funny. But yeah. I think overall, like, I know, even I'm like a little, like, I don't even know how to say it, like weirded out, yeah, weirded out by all the changes that are needing to be made. It's like, you know, because I'm like, I've been playing the game for like 3 or 4 years now, very, very regularly. I mean, I've got like 4,000 hours into the game, so yeah, you know, a little bit regular. And I'm like kind of, in a sense, fearful that it's going to change to a point that it's not the same game anymore, and that I'll dislike it. But I don't think that's the case. They don't, from what I've been talking with them about, you know, like Like, they don't intend to change the play, like, what do you call it, the play loop, or like what you do and the gameplay very much. They just want to introduce, you know, more content and stuff, which would be great. Okay, yes. Charges to the mats now. Okay, I'm like, gosh, what am I doing? Get all... I didn't pay attention. What our starting gold was. Because didn't think about it. I guess I left the other hose connected because that's still running. All the buckets are okay. Whoops. I didn't realize. I'm getting sloppy again. What's my problem here? Let me go turn this off so there's only half the amount of sound of water going. That's not too bad. I mean, the water isn't so loud. It's not so annoying as the big machines. They can get very loud. Well, we're all right. Let's say it was 4 ounces. I don't remember. I should have, like, taken a mental note, and I just didn't. I was, like, happily playing and talking, and... So if you're watching and you're like me and didn't remember, you can at least scroll back and take a look. So... Probably, yeah, I think once we buy the claim, I guess our next big upgrade will probably be one of the nuggetators. I think you know, like what, like 45, no, not 40, they're 25k. So they're not, you know, they're not cheap. That's why I don't have them. Kind of honestly, I feel like if I don't have both of them, it's still not completely like worth it. I don't know. So because then you've always got like one or two. You got. Well, you have to run it a few times and run mats back and forth, and I don't know, just not so into doing that. I'd rather just take the bucket up there and do what I'm doing. Yeah, so I guess we got about 20 ounces. Well, if I left 5 and he took 22, so we were more like at 3. Rather than 4. Let's call it like that then. And right now we're hitting somewhere around 7 ounces. I know 17 ounces. If we're hitting at 7 ounces, man, there's a problem. Sucks. That's what happened. That's what happens. Okay. You don't got no water. You do though. Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, I forgot. We hired a worker over here, so we could have had at least 2 of these in there. I don't know why they did this. That kind of bothers me. Like every other thing, you get, you know, buckets on that side. You get, like, it does the full switch. These ones do half. That's like, it's always bothered me. Which is probably another reason why I normally just don't get them, is because, like, everything else does the job, and this is like half-assed, basically. I just, no. Oh yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. Just slap that in there. I think this one's our other one. Yep. Slap him down. Oh darn it. Try not to tip over the buckets, but just not going. That one full already? Well, if it wasn't, it is now. 7-9, really? That's it? Yeah, the rest look like they're full. Alright, well, we've got 24.5. And if we started off with 3 or even 3.5, which is probably somewhere about to where we were, then I would say we got about 21 ounces. So that's not bad. Especially now that we're starting to really get right into the gold dirt. Just gonna quickly show the map. See, we're digging this square out now. We'll do this one. Even though it's not a like gold square like these, it's got more than some of these. Like, we're about the same. Okay. Oh, let's hope my mouse, it wasn't working. See, so we're in the gold. We're into the good gold now, so can't wait to see the numbers go up. Hey, for this video, I am going to leave it here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. If you want to help support the channel, you can do so by signing up and becoming a part of the OMG gang, where you get often special videos as well as videos. You get to see the videos first. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.